Break yourself, fool! Now that might be really tactical, but eating pizza and shooting a gun at the same time is more something Matt would be doing. I'm pretty much I'll eat my pizza and then I'll shoot later kind of guy. I'm just like I don't want to drop my pizza. I don't really want to drop my magazine either. So the protocol I've developed for doing mag changes isn't very tactical. What it does is it keeps my magazine lips from getting bent, keeps dirt from getting inside my magazine, keeps me from breaking the base plate of my magazine. Because I get my gun right up against my chest like this, use my support thumb to strip out the mag. I hold it in my fist. I grab the other magazine like a T. I T it. T-zone. T-zone on the magazine anyway. And I slam it home using the magazine to slam it home. At this point, I could be unloading and putting my magazine back. Break yourself, fool! Right? Now you can see I got a problem now. I got a magazine, I'm trying to strip a magazine. That's why I don't do that. I don't try to do the tactical reload where I flip the mag out on the ground and jam my mag in. I know that's how you see a lot of the YouTube operators do it. I'm a little different. I actually like my magazines. They cost $57 a piece. They're not that easy to find. And I want to have all my gun gear on me at all times. I don't want it laying around on the ground. Just like I don't want my pizza laying around on the ground. I want it in my stomach. So once again, I have the gun up close against my body, and as you can see, that magazine's not going anywhere. It's laying up against my chest. So even if I lose my grip, once I've got that magazine loose, it's not going anywhere. But I like to grab it, T-zone it, slam it. At that point, if I need to shoot, and I want to break yourself, fool, or whatever, okay? But I don't have to, okay? I can also go back into my retentive posture, and because I always put my gear in the same place every single time, I'm just trained this way for about 5 years with this gear. I can just put my gun away. And the reason I love my Ruger SR9 brand Glock is that unlike a Glock brand Glock, this Glock has an external safety, so I don't have to text Grebner myself accidentally if this thing gets jammed up in my clothing or, you know, whatever. Gets a Twinkie stuck in it, you know, stuff like that. So once again, I like to come up in a retentive posture. I drop the safety as I'm rotating out. I put my finger on the trigger only when I need to shoot. I come back in. I don't worry about being all tactical. I worry about hanging on to my gear. If this were a loaded magazine, we'd be in business right now. But it's not a loaded magazine, so it didn't really matter. It's just for demonstration purposes. And I never have to break my shooting grip. My shooting grip stays the same the whole time. I haven't changed the position of my hand one bit. And that's why I like it like this. I decided to share that with you guys who are shooters. You can either be tactical and try to get that first shot off against the timer and maybe text Grebner yourself, or you could take a little more time, you know, and do what you got to do a little slower and more safe. Just my thoughts on the subject. But yeah, one thing I like to do, and I always would suggest, is find a comfortable place for your gear and get used to it and keep it in the same place all the time. That way you know where your stuff is. I know where my stuff is. It's right here. I don't have to look at it. I don't have to wonder where it is. If I'm ready to put my pistol back, I can just find my holster. Everything's right up on my body, close. You know what I'm saying? Just do this with no ammo at all. Just change magazines over and over and over. Just get used to changing magazines and being able to find your magazines and put your magazines back. Because do you really want to be looking for your magazines? You may never even come back to that place, you know? Yeah. You have magazines laying all over the place. Hey, man, I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it. That's just how I operate. As an official YouTube operator for many, many years. Been operating on YouTube since 2007, so I think I have the street cred to be a YouTube operator. Even though I don't stuff Twinkies in my gun, I appreciate people who do, because somebody has to.